Hi, it's Susanna from Piggy Mix Bank, and welcome to Module 1 of 10-minute content marketing tasks. So in this particular module, we're just briefly going to talk about why we are doing 10-minute tasks. So the first thing I need you to be aware of is something called Parkinson's Law. It basically says that work expands so as to fill the time available for its completion. And I feel sure that you have seen this in action. For example, maybe you had all day to write a blog post, and it ends up taking you 4 or 5 hours to write a 200-300 word blog post, get it formatted, find a picture that goes with it just right. Just ends up taking you almost all day. Now think back on a time where you had 20-30 minutes to write and publish a blog post. Maybe a friend called you, invited you out to lunch, or you had another deadline or an appointment that you needed to keep, or you had a bunch of blog posts that you wanted to get scheduled to before you go on vacation, so you didn't have to worry about it. In all of those instances, you were able to get the blog posts done much faster because you didn't give the work as much room to expand. So basically, that's the foundation for 10-minute tasks. By focusing on small tasks and only giving yourself, I should say, 10 minutes to complete them, you're able to tap into Parkinson's Law in a way that saves you time and makes you much more productive. So there's a lot you can do in 10 minutes, and don't dismiss 10 minutes. Many of us only have a few minutes here and there to focus on our work, maybe because we're also busy raising kids or keeping a household, or a lot of us have a regular day job still, working on the business, and only have a few minutes here and there on our lunch break before we head into work, or just maybe half an hour after work before bed that we can get something done. But consistency is key and will make a huge difference. What's important is taking action. Do something every single day, no matter how small. It will move you in the right direction, because all of these small things add up. If you work on your content marketing just 10 minutes here and there, it may not seem like much, but at the end of the week, you will have gotten a nice chunk of work done. You're also building habits. You're getting into the habit of doing something every single day. That gets your mind going, that gets you into the right mindset to get something done here and there where you can squeeze it in. It will make you overall more productive and move you towards reaching your goals. You can think of it as a daily mental workout that will make you better and stronger and will help you get more done. Why did we choose 10 minutes? Because it's easy. Who can't find 10 minutes? And no matter how much you dread the task that you set yourself, you can do almost anything for 10 minutes, right? It's a sprint. Again, it focuses on speed and makes you focus, and it's also very flexible. So while we talk about 10-minute tasks, it doesn't have to be 10 minutes. If it takes you 12, 15, 20 minutes to complete a task, that's okay. Go with what works for you. Maybe you're done in 8 minutes. Maybe some days you only have 5 minutes. Make it work. It's flexible. 10 minutes is just a concept that makes it easy for us to teach the course, and it's something all of us can find in our busy days. And maybe you're thinking, 10 minutes, that really doesn't make much of a difference. So let's run through a little bit of hypothetical math here to show you and for me to prove to you that 10 minutes add up quickly. Let's say you manage to squeeze in 6 10-minute tasks per day. That is, throughout the week, 5 hours of highly focused productivity. You're getting a whole lot done in those 10-minute chunks that you disperse throughout the day. That's the equivalent of 10 to 30 hours of regular work. To be honest with you, I have worked with some people who have spent less than 5 hours of productive work in a 40-hour work week, and I'm sure you have had to work with those types of people as well, or at least have seen examples of that. So it's almost the equivalent of a full-time work week. So what if you can do more than 6 10-minute tasks per day? What if you squeeze a couple of more in there? What if you can build on what you're already doing? That's the whole point of going into business for ourselves, isn't it? So we can do the work once and reap the benefits over and over again. It's the whole idea behind building passive income, creating evergreen traffic, creating a product once and getting paid for it again and again, building our lists. All of these are things where we put in the work up front and then we benefit from it and build upon it and have it grow from there on going forward. And what if you only work on the most important stuff? That's kind of important too, isn't it? If you can focus on money-making tasks, those 10-minute chunks and that hour of focused work per day can really add up quickly into something that makes a big difference to you, your income, and what you can do and provide for your loved ones. One thing I want to point you to is our 10-minute tasks guide and companion journal. You will find the download links below. Please download them, please use them, take a look at them. It's a simple guide has the basic idea behind the 10-minute tasks module or model and how you can apply them to all areas of your life. Throughout this course, we're going to be mostly focused on content marketing. And as you may or may not know, we also have a 10-minute list building course. Again, it's the same principle, the same idea. But the guide and companion journal are a little bit more general. They will help you grasp the concept and use it in your personal life and all other areas of your business. So what's next? This is the end of Module 1. Here's a quick rundown of the remaining modules. This time we've chosen to break it into 10 modules. So next we're going to talk about 10-minute content brainstorms. Module 3 will be about 10-minute blog posts. Yes, you can write and publish a blog post in 10 minutes or less, or at the very least, break it into 10-minute chunks. 10-minute SEO tweaks, and there is absolutely no reason to put SEO, search engine optimization, on the back burner because you can do it quickly and efficiently and in a little bit at a time. We're going to talk about dealing with Facebook in 10 minutes per day. Then we're going to move on to Instagram and Pinterest, two very graphic-focused social media platforms, and how to deal with those in 10 minutes per day. And then we're going to shave off even more time and make it even easier by setting up social media automations. In Module 8, we're going to talk about 10-minute traffic tasks. There's a lot you can do in 10 minutes to help drive evergreen traffic to your site. Then we're going to take 10-minute tasks outside the box, some fun and exciting stuff there. And finally, we'll wrap it up with content marketing goals and tracking your progress, because it's important to make sure that when you spend 10 very focused minutes at a time on a task, you want to make sure that everything you've been doing up until this point really makes some progress and helps you reach your goals. And it will also help you pinpoint where you should be spending more of your time and focus. So that's it from me for this module. I hope I will see you over in Module 2, the 10-minute content brainstorms next.